And I didn't choose it, Kat. I chose you. Do not allow me to forget you. I understand addiction now. I never did before, you know. How could a man or a woman do something so self-destructive, knowing that they're hurting not only themselves, but the people they love? It seemed that it would be so incredibly easy for them to just not take that next drink. Just stop. It's so simple, really. But as so often happens with me, my arrogance kept me from seeing the truth of the matter. I see it now though. Every day I tell myself it will be the last. Every night, as I'm falling asleep in his bed, I tell myself that tomorrow I'll book a flight to Paris or Hawaii, or maybe New York. It doesn't matter where I go, as long as it's not here. I need to get away from Phoenix, away from him, before this goes even one step further. And then he touches me again, and my convictions disappear like smoke in the wind. This cannot end well. That's the crux of the matter, sweets. I've been down this road before, you know I have vanned. There's only heartache at the end. There's no happy ending waiting for me like there was for you and Matt. If I stay here with him, I will become restless and angry. It's happening already, and I cannot stop it. I'm becoming bitter and terribly resentful. Before long, I will be intolerable, and eventually, he'll leave me. But if I do what I have to do, what my very nature compels me to do, and move on, the end is no better. One way or another, he'll be gone. Is it not wiser to end it now, sweets, before it gets to that point? Is it not better to accept that this happiness I have is destined to self-destruct? Tomorrow I will leave. Tomorrow I will stop delaying the inevitable. Tomorrow I will quit lying to myself and to him. Tomorrow. What about today, you ask? Today, it's already too late. He'll be home soon, and I have dinner on the stove and wine chilling in the fridge. And he will smile at me when he comes through the door, and I will pretend like this fragile, dangerous thing we have created between us can last forever. Just one last time, sweets. Just one last fix. That's all I need. And that is why I now understand addiction. He brought out the worst in me and was the best thing that ever happened to me. But I miss screamin' and fightin' and kissin' in the rain. And it's 2 a.m. and I'm cursin' your name. You're so in love that you act insane. And that's the way I loved you. Love comforteth like sunshine after rain, but lust's effect is tempest after sun. Love's gentle spring doth always fresh remain. Lust's winter comes, ere summer hath begun. Love surfeits not, lust like a glutton dies. Love is all truth, lust full of forged lies. I once read in my physics book that the universe begs to be observed, that energy travels and transfers when people pay attention. Maybe that's what love really boils down to, having someone who cares enough to pay attention so that you're encouraged to travel and transfer, to make your potential energy spark into kinetic energy. I found him carefully studying me, his lips in a thin line. Has anyone ever taken care of you? He asked quietly. No. I'd long since stopped feeling sorry for myself about it. At the end as at the start, and through all the in-betweens, I love you. I might kiss. You, I might be bad at it. That's not plausible. Every time I close my eyes, it's like a dark paradise. No one compares to you, but there's no you, except in my dreams tonight. She was afraid of heights boot. She was more afraid of never flying. It was rather beautiful, the way he put her insecurities to sleep, the way he dove into her eyes and starved all the fears and tasted all the dreams she kept coiled beneath her bones. Don't spoil me with your lies. Love me with your truth. Love is another kind of power, which shouldn't surprise you. Magic comes from emotions, among other things. And when two people are together in that intimacy, when they really selflessly love each other, it changes them both. It lingers on in the energy of their lives even when they are apart. I'm not supposed to miss you. I'm not supposed to care. The knowledge that she would never be loved in return acted upon her ideas as a tide acts upon cliffs. You put me through hell on purpose, made me suffer, and there's no end in sight. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, Ace, but this Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde shit ain't cutting it with me. You promised, seaweed brain, we would not get separated ever again. You're impossible. Love you too. Stop trying to be less of who you are. Let this time in your life cut you open and drain all of the things that are holding you back. It's difficult for me to imagine the rest of my life without you, but I suppose I don't have to imagine it. I just have to live it. Spiritualization of sensuality is called love. It is a great triumph over Christianity.